I don't. Okay, well, any. Well, now the. Whoo boy, my feed is looking awful. I'm gonna try one other thing. Well, I'm gonna go straight from the horse's mouth here and see if this helps at all. Off here will help you get through it. I am just. Unfortunately, my feed looks awful tonight. I can just tell because the bit rate is like way down. I'm gonna try something. Okay. Well, we'll see if this carries on. So I'll just this is somewhat embarrassing because this is not going to be a very good feed for a while. I just tried shutting down a bunch of different programs. If it all of a sudden drops down really bad, then I might have to. Well, it's hanging around. So I'm hoping that you guys are hearing me. So minus 14, we have Young Cho, who is at. Well, I said minus 14, even par. Even par in his round, one birdie, one bogey. Then you have Trent McAdams, who is actually at minus 2 on his round. He was in a tie for the lead, but then bogeyed his most recent hole. And then you have, after that, minus 12, you have Steve Fauci, who is even par. He has 9 pars so far at the turn. Then you also have Benicio Vasquez, who is minus 2 on his round. So he's had a good front 9. We'll see if he, being 2 back, if he can keep it together. Kenji Morita, he started the day at minus 15. He shot a 40 on the front. 4 bogeys in a row, and he has dropped to minus 11. So his day has gotten pretty bad. See if he can put it back together, maybe birdie a couple holes and try to get his act back together. Then you have minus 10. You have 3 guys there. Then you have Jaeger at minus 9, and 3 guys that have fallen off the page. We need to try and get this done tonight. So let's get moving along here. Again, I'm going to probably be a little fast. If you have any questions, you're welcome to comment. I'm not sure if I will see them, but I'd really like to try and get it done. So, everybody, Yi Chen tonight. Let me see what hole am I on? Okay, so I guess what I could show you is the scorecard here real quick. So as you can see, the guys, the first group is on 12, and the lead group is just making the turn. So they'll be playing number 10. And that's where we will go. We will go to number 13, if I can find it. 10, 11, 12. This is probably 13 right here. Yes. So, before I get started, let's just say, since we've got some people watching live, hi D. Scott Howard, hi Al, hi Tribe Fan, hi Mark, if you're still there, Mark Russell, and again, hi Henry. Sorry for the garbage before. Sometimes this thing, I think I might have had too many things going on my phone. So we are at 13. As you can see, it's got some water. It's a par 3 that goes over water. It's somewhat represented here on the card that you can see on your screen. The only guy who will actually play this hole in this group is going to be Delmo Mazzanti, who is at -10. He is still playing the holes. It's going to be Tom Sudbury who leads off using the out of contention. It's semi-daunting, and he rolls a 6, which will be a bogey. So he's going to get a 4 that follows up back-to-back birdies off the out of contention roll. And now we got Mazzanti, who just parred the 12th. He has no chips. And because it's a course control number of 5, it's going to be a 15, which is golf cam course. We'll go to that chart. Par 3 and a 3, is it a cordial hole? No. It's also not a daunting hole because no decider die. That we don't have the decider die there, so it's a clutch putt for par for Mazzanti. He's doesn't have any blue chips, 1 to 3, and he makes it. So he'll get a blue chip for that, making a clutch putt. And he will stay at -10. Now we have Braden LaSalle Jr., who will par the semi-daunting hole. We will now go back to the 12th. That's not the 12th. That's the 11th. The 12th, par 4. And it's going to be Boyd Yeager, who is at -9. He is 5 shots back currently. Tough to see it there on the screen. I guess what I could do, might as well do it real quick. Little maintenance issue here. You still can't see him. Oh well, trust me, he's there. Here we go with Yeager here on the 12th. And he's got a 6, so with a 6 means that we will have him accept. Oh wait, what we can do, it's a par. It's a par 4. Yeah, he's gonna he'll take a blue chip and take his par here. Although he is running out of time, but he could still use the blue chip. Next will be Benicio Vasquez. And so we have a 5. It means course control 34. He gets the golf. We check the course rating, which is neutral. And a 4 on a par 4. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. It'll be a routine sequence, an easy putt for par. Easy putt for par means we roll 2 and 6 misses, and he makes. So, and now Heath Sommers is the other member of this group. He is not in contention anymore, so he'll keep going. All right, we'll go back to 11 now. And time for the par 5 here. It's a long par 5, 575, bunkers in front of the green. Some woods down the right side, and it will be Yi Chen with a par on 10 who will get the honor. He is currently at -10, needs to get something going here, and he will have control of this hole 2, 3, 4. So, is it a direct? It is not a direct green. Is he gilded? He is not. Is he? And he's also not dynamic. So, we go to Golf Cam Green with a 4 on the green die. It means, is it friendly? No. Friendly green, no. Challenging green, no. So, it'll be a clutch putt for par. He's semi-gold. Has a chance to earn another blue chip. And it is a 4. Just makes it. So went flying, but he does make it, so he'll remain at -10, and he's got a couple of chips in tow. for later if he can get a birdie putt. So next up will be Trent McAdams. He'll also have control with a 1-2-3. It's not direct. Is he gilded? No. Is he a champion? Semi-champion, and he has the dot. So yes, he will get an easy putt for birdie. And Trent McAdams, with a chance to tie for the lead, is going to turn that easy birdie into a gimme using a blue chip. So gimme is the high roll. And he does make it in the hole, and that is a 4. He gets back that shot he lost at 10, and he joins Myung Cho at -14. Let me just see if I can get this. All right. So, Trent McAdams is tied for the lead. A really nice 3 under par round so far. Gareth Leonard, he will, let's see, he's at -10, 4 shots back. If he takes a par, he will eat up that red chip. He will do it. Okay, so that takes us to 10. Sorry, I just realized I didn't write down Yi Chen's score, but he got a par. All right, so let's check the comments really quickly. Mike, you had a light heart attack. Man, okay. Well, let's get this year over with. Hopefully they get you all set here, and you can get through this and can just look ahead to 2018 and just have this behind you, man. I'm praying for you, bud. But you just gotta trust the doctors are gonna get you squared away and you get you back ready to rock and roll. So let's see. Foshi, who is parring everything so far on to hole 10 here. Semi-daunting hole, semi-challenging green. And every roll except 6 is going to be controlled by the course. A 36 means that he is in the bunker. In the bunker on the 10th hole on his second shot. So, from there, we have a 5 on the green die. Is he sandy? And this could be Foshi's problem here. So, let's go ahead and do a little bit of maneuvering. There we go. As you can see, Foshi is not sandy. So, it's going to be plenty of sand, but not enough go. Ball trickles to the edge of the green. He's going to have a difficult putt for par. And let's take a look at the hole card again here just to be sure. No. So it is going to be, as we said, a difficult putt for par for Foshi. He could use his blue chip to increase the likelihood he makes it, but he will. He will take it from difficult to moderate, 1 to 5. And he's lucky to have done it because he does make par and continues his streak of parring holes. Needed the 5 because a 1 to 3 would not have been good enough. So Myung Cho now tied for the lead. And he rolls a 46. And is he a legend or a shaper? What we can do is we can look at his card. If you can see there, he is neither. So, we go back here, and that means he is in the woods off the tee. So, he's going to have to scramble for his par out of the trees. And a 4 means we check to see if he's a workman. Again, we will look at his card, and he is not. He's a semi-master which is the opposite of a workman. So he gets out of the trees without much effort and a moderate second putt for par. He will try for his 1 to 5. He's not going to use that blue chip. And he misses the putt. Maybe he should have taken it. All right, so that means it's an easy bogey putt, but Trent McAdams will be alone in the lead as he watches his playing partner bogey. McAdams isn't his playing partner. Excuse me. Kenji Morita. All right, so 33. That'll be the golf cam course roll. We'll check, see if that, and it's going to be daunting. We'll see if that comes into play here. Is it cordial? No. Daunting? Yes, it is. And sand rough issues. It's going to be a clutch putt for bogey here on the par 4 for Morita. So he's got a chance to just fall right off of the leaderboard here. So he needs a 1 to 3 to save bogey. And he does do that. But now, just imploding here. He is dropping to -10 with that whole slew of guys there. And so we're through the 10th hole. And leaderboard continues to change. Trent McAdams, -3 on his round. One of the few guys that's under par, Benicio Vasquez, still is under par. Other than that, not too many guys are keeping it low. So we'll see if that changes here, though. All right, we're going to go to 14. And another par 5. This is a potential birdie opportunity here for guys. And it will be Delmo Mazzanti will be first to go. Length and accuracy can lead to a birdie. Well, he gets a 6, and he is 4 back with 5 to play. He could go for it, or he could take his par. I think he is going to actually attack the green here. He's going to pass up the blue chip. It's kind of late in the round. He needs to make up some ground. He's going to attack the green. So let's see what happens here. We're going to re-roll the white die. It is a 3. It is barely on the green, but makeable. It's a difficult putt for birdie, and he's got a blue chip. So he will use the blue chip. That's going to make it a moderate birdie putt. Not great chances, but 1 to 2. Can he do it? No, boy. He would have missed any putt except the gimme. So that leaves him with an easy par. He used his chance there so he makes a par, but tried to get that blue chip to help him out and just couldn't get it to do it. So now LaSalle with a 3 on a cordial hole will be a par. And Tom Sudbury, he's going to birdie this one. So not too many pars for him. All right, we will go back to 13. Ooh, I should be careful with that. All right. So it's going to be this daunting par 3. And it's going to be Boyd Yeager, who's playing a pretty steady round. He can look and see, because it's a par 3, he can check to see what attacking the green gives him with the green 1. It would be a moderate putt for birdie. Well, he's going to attack the green, and he's going to use that blue chip to do so, which means that he takes that moderate birdie and makes it an easy birdie. Now he needs a 1 to 4 to get to -10. And he makes it. So a 2 for Yeager on 13, and he will end up in that group at -10. Which it's kind of tough for everybody to see there. But There you go. He's right there. And now Vasquez, who is 2 behind the leader, Trent McAdams. And it's going to be 34. 34 is going to be Golf Cam Course. It is a daunting hole, so that's going to... We'll see if that comes into play on the par 3 with a 6. Daunting hole or hacker? Yes, it is daunting. So, a double difficult putt for par. And... yeah, Vasquez, he's going to try to make it. He needs a 1 for a double difficult putt for par. And he misses. So that gives him a difficult putt for bogey. He will use his blue chip to make it moderate 1 to 5, and he will make that. But that's not a great result for him. Heath Sommers, semi-daunting 3 is a par. All right, so now we will go to 12. And it will be Trent McAdams, the leader. See if he can keep going low. 2 means that on the white die means he will have control. 2, 3, 3 on the par 4. Is McAdams a king? He is not. It's on target, but laying short of the green. He's going to have to check his short game. With a 3, is he soft? And he does not have the soft designation, so he's going to end up with an easy putt for par. No real problems there, you would hope. Want to avoid those 6s, and we don't even need to roll the second one. All right, so now Yi Chen. So that's a 3, means that it's going to be 35, and he's in the rough off the tee. At -10, he's kind of struggling a bit. So off the tee in the rough, par 4, 6. Is Yi Chen a master? He's not, so he's going to have a double difficult putt for par. He's going to spend a blue chip that he's got to make it difficult, 1 to 3, and he makes it. He didn't need to spend it. Would have made it anyway, right in the heart of the cup, but wanted the insurance. Gareth Leonard now at -10, one of those guys, and he will have control 2, 5, 6. Is he a legend? No, he's not. So it's another check of the short game. 6, is he stone? He's not stone, so it's going to be a difficult putt for par. And 1 to 3. And he misses, so that makes a moderate bogey putt. He'll make that one. Bogey 2 of the last 3 holes, and Gareth Leonard drops to -9. All right, so that brings us to the final group. They're at 11, and it's going to be Parman Foshi. See if he can keep going with that. And it'll be 6. He's in the sand off the tee. Maybe he can get up and down. It's not the worst place to be. A 4. Is he sandy? No, he is not sandy. Let's look at his card so you can see what he looks like here. He's not sandy. Semi-master. So he's going to get out of the trap, but it's going to be on the green in 4. He's going to just have to take an easy par. Which, Mr. Par Man, he will be happy with that. Still hanging around -12. He's been a picture of consistency here in this round. Myung Cho now with a blue chip ready to go. He'll also need to rely on the course card 22 in the sand off the tee. This time he gets a 3. Is he chunky? He is not. If you want to look at his card, we can bring it up right here. He is not chunky, so he's going to have an easy putt for birdie. And he's got a blue chip. Guess what? He is going to try to get back in the lead, and he's going to make that easy birdie putt. A gimme birdie putt, and it just sneaks in the side. He almost fluffed it. But instead, he does take a birdie, and he goes to -14, tied with McAdams. So, back into this two-way tie. And now Kenji Morita, who is, as Tom Petty once said, free-falling. This is a 4 way over here. So, it's going to be 24, and he's going to be in the rough. He's going to have to approach the green from the rough. And a 6. Is he a master? No, he is not. So he's going to end up with a double difficult putt for par again, and he's really got to make it here. You know what? He is going to lag, and he will take an easy bogey. And guess what? Things are just not going Kenji's way today. Double bogey. He's got a gimme double bogey putt. And he does make that one, but that is a 7 on this hole 11, and he has dropped to -8. And this is probably going to, unless he makes some birdies coming in, I think I'm going to play him out the rest of the round because I just want to see how bad it gets for him. So we're through 11 with the leaders, and we're at the making a move emerging contenders. So, we need to get out this card. Now, my interpretation of this is, it says check leader score to determine the number of emerging contenders. My inclination is to think that the way you need to do that is to check if it's a tie with the leader, it's going to be the I don't know. I need to get clarification. I think in this case, it's okay to say Myung Cho's at even par. Trent McAdams, he's at -3. But, so I would say you would actually go with the even par guy. So we're going to roll it twice to see, because the best leader for the guy who is leading the tournament and has the best score so far. Or wait, no, actually what we can do is we can go with Morita. He was the leader. So that's probably what you're supposed to do, is to check. It says check leader score to determine emerging contender. I think we will roll twice, simply because Cho is at even par for his round. Morita is really bad. So I think that the chances of a guy coming up through, and I'm going to get more clarification for the next tournament, so let's roll. And it's 13, which means we will have one. Top golfer in B group emerges as a contender 2 strokes back of the leader. So where is that? It's right here. So we've got B group here. Oh, you know what? I didn't have B. There was no B. It was B minus, right? It was only B plus. And there were no B's. So We're going to say that there's no emerging contender if it's coming out of B because there's no B. So instead we re-roll, and it's 15. Okay, there's the top golfer in B plus emerges as a contender. So if I recall, that's going to be Dustin Emmerich. So he will, what we will do is we'll put him, let's see, put him over here. We're going to have to play him out. And I need to get his card. And fortunately, it came right out of there. I got a lot of these cards. So he's going to be tied with Foshi and Vasquez. And we're going to start with him on 16. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? Good walk wasted. That's right. So let's just put this right up here and let's go. So we're going to go to hole 16. Well, that's not 16, that's 15. Okay, so par 4, semi-daunting and challenging. So Dustin Emmerich is shooting a pretty good round here. We'll see how he ends up finishing this tournament. So a 1, it means it's going to be course control 36. And he is in the woods with his second shot, so he's going to have to scramble for par. And with a 2, is he a master? He is a master. So ball rockets from beneath the tree. It's going to be a pin shot. He'll get a blue chip. But it's a 6. It's going to be a difficult birdie putt as it caroms to the fringe of the green. So what is that? A difficult putt for birdie. He's going to try to make it. Actually, what he will do is he will lag it up and take his gimme putt for par, which he'll make. And live to play another day. All right, so that was Emmerich. So now we need to go to, 15. And let's see, Tom Sudbury's first normal hole with a 1 will be a birdie. Boy, the guy can't shoot a par. Braden LaSalle. I hate getting emails when I'm doing this. I wish I could learn how to turn off my notifications. That'll be a par. And now Mazzanti. He'll have to go with 14. That's going to be Golf Cam course. And a 2, cordial no, daunting no, easy putt for par. And he makes. So he will stay at -10. Go back to 14. And the par 5. It's going to be Boyd Yeager, who birdied. He's at -10. And the course will control this with 24. It's going to be on the Golf Cam course. That could actually be good here on a cordial hole. 3. Is it cordial? Yes. Solid tee held by the fairway on the green in regulation. A clutch putt for birdie for him. He needs a 1 to 3 to get back-to-back birdies, and he is successful in the hole. He'll get a blue chip for the clutch birdie putt, and he ascends to -11. So guy who is on the fringe now, moving up the leaderboard a bit. Benicio Vasquez, would love to see the same kind of situation happen for him here. But first it's going to be Heath Sommers finishing out his hole. That'll be a par, right? Yes. And now Vasquez. And it's going to be the control of Vasquez on the par 5 with a 2, 5, 6. Let's take a look at his card. Is he a legend? No. Is it direct? It is not a direct green, so it's going to be a short game check. And it's a 6 on the green die. So is he stone? No. He'll have a difficult putt for par here. It doesn't have any blue chips, 1 to 3, and he makes it. So he remains at minus 12, tied with Foshi and Emmerich. So we will go to 13, to par 3, and it will be Trent McAdams. Tied for the lead at minus 14. Hole will control at 44, and he's in the rough. We'll have to get up and down on the par 3. Just loses it to the right. And so, first shot, rough, par 3, and a 4. Is he a workman? No, he is not. So he's going to have a moderate putt for par. No. Drop. Decide or die. Uh-oh. Drop the black die as well. That would be rough if I lost those. Okay, so I messed up my cards a bit. So that was, oh goodness, I can't remember. It was 44 with a workman. No, so a moderate second putt for par. I think that's what I had said. Correct? No, 3. Yeah, moderate putt for par. 1 to 5. And he will make it. Okay. Yi Chen. And at minus 10 with 6 holes to play. He's going to take a par. As he can see that the 6 on the par 3 attacking the green would give him a double difficult putt for birdie. Not worth him even trying. He's just going to take his par and get a blue chip. And so Gareth Leonard, who is minus 9, and 56, that's going to be Golf Cam Course, and a 5. So is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? No. So it'll be an easy putt for par for Leonard. And he does convert. All right, so oh, good grief, I'm dropping everything now. Trying to be fast, and fast is not so good. All right, so let's see here. Gotta go to 12. And this time it will be Myung Cho who birdied to regain a share of the lead to tee off. And he will control 2, 3, 4 on the par 4. Is it direct? It is not direct. So is he dynamic? He is not dynamic. So it's going to be the right now chart. And he is neutral because he birdied and bogeyed in the last 2 holes. So Let's see, a 2. Is he hot? No, he's not. So it's going to be a difficult putt for birdie. Means a 1. He's going to take his gimme par. And lag it up there. You really should lag it up probably most of the time if you've got difficult putts, because you're gonna give yourself a lot of chances for bogeys. So Fauchy is going to have a 16, which is in the rough off the tee. And so par 4 rough off the tee with a 5. Is he a master? He is a semi-master, no dot. So it will be a difficult par putt for Fauchy. 1 to 3. Can he make it this time? He has been steady at par, but he misses this one. His first bogey. It'll be a moderate bogey putt, and he makes that barely. Oops. Got used to putting him down for pars. This is going to be his first blemish, a 5. And that drops into minus 11. And that picks a bad time to have his first. He'd rather be going the other way. So here is Merida, who is just about ready to fall off the chart. 12. Also in the rough off the tee, and a 5. Is he master? He is not. So this is also going to be a difficult putt for par. He needs to make it to stay in contention. 1 to 3. And it's a 6 in fine form. And he makes the follow-up, but that's going to take him off the leaderboard. We'll put him over here. We're going to flip his card. That way we know that he is out. And so, alrighty. Minus 14, your leaderboard. Minus 14 is Trent McAdams and Young Cho. Minus 12, Dustin Emmerich and Benicio Vasquez. Boyd Yeager and Steve Fauchy at minus 11. Delmo Mazzanti and Yi Chen at minus 10. We're starting to thin it out here. We're going to go to Emmerich, and he's going to go to the 17th. Looking to try to make a charge here. Sometimes you don't need to make a charge. Sometimes you just need to hold serve. There we go. 17, a par 3. 3 par 3s on the back. It's a remarkable feature of this course. It's a par 35 on the back of 71. 2 par 5s, 3 par 3s. And here is Emmerich with a blue chip to his name. And so it will be 25, which is going to be on the green, semi-challenging with a dot. So this could be trouble. We will see. It depends on where that roll comes. Is it a friendly green? No. Is he a laser golfer? He is. Well-crafted shot, gets great bite, a clutch putt for birdie. He's semi-gold. And he is going to take a chance that he makes this and gets a second blue chip. 1 to 4. It is a 4. It is in the hole, and Emmerich moves to within a shot. Charging up the leaderboard. He makes a 2. And these guys are going to start feeling the pressure here. So we're going to go back to 16. I don't know if the comments have stopped working, so sorry, I just got to get my ducks in order here. There we go. So 16, and it's going to be, Sudbury keeps getting birdies. That'll be a par. And we will do Delmo Mazzanti now. It's going to be 25 in the trees, and it's also going to be one more difficulty level on the when you get to the green here. So it's a 6, and because this there's a asterisk next to the 25, and if you look above, it shows that exclamation mark. So A 6 is Mazanti a master? No, he's not. It's going to be a double difficult putt for par. So the level of the putt is not raised. He will lag, and this will give him an easy bogey putt. And he misses that. And it's all going to pieces here for Mazanti. He'll make the follow-up, but that's a double. And he's going to drop to -8. Which means that if either McAdams or Cho makes a birdie on this go-around, he'll be done. He'll be out of the contention as well. Okay, so we're going to go to 15. And that's going to be Jaeger, who birdie has 2 in a row. Love to get on that hot chart right now. And it's going to go to the course control 35. Okay, well, we're going to check the golf cam course. And it's a neutral hole. Maybe he'll get lucky here and have the right. I don't think the 2 does it. Let's see. Par 3. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? No. So it's going to be an easy putt for par. And so he will have to stay at minus. Oh boy, he almost misses it too. And I forgot to roll off LaSalle there, but Jaeger gets his par. Real quick, I just want to roll off LaSalle on the semi-daunting 6. That's going to be a bogey. All right, so we'll go back to Sommers. Normal 5 will be a par. And now Vasquez, who still 2 back in the top 4. Can he make a move? 14, that'll be golf cam course, and a 6 on the par 3. Is it daunting, or is he hacker? He is not a hacker. Everybody's a duffer or utility, but not hacker because of the wind. So instead, he's going to have a clutch putt for birdie, a chance to move within 1 of the lead. He wishes he had a blue chip right now, but he doesn't. Needs a 1 to 3, and he makes it. He gets that blue chip as he converts for birdie, and he joins Emmerich 1 behind the leader. So we've got a group of 4 here within 1 shot of the lead. So, we have to come back. Where are we at? 14. There we are, the par 5. And you've got McAdams, Chen, and Leonard there. McAdams, if he could get a birdie here, would knock Mazanti out of contention. And it's going to be his control 115. He's going to get at least a moderate birdie putt here, I would say. So 115. Is he yeoman or scatter? No. Is he a champion? Semi-champion, yes, but does not have the dot on the decider, so no. Is he stormy? McAdams is not stormy, so he will have a moderate putt for birdie. He's going to put in the blue chip to make it easy, 1 to 4. Can he make it? And what's the result, you say? Birdie. He grabs the lead at minus 15 alone. And so that sends Myung Cho 1 behind. Emmerich and Vasquez have already played that 14th, which is the easier, probably the easiest hole on the way in. So here's Chen. He'll have control 1, 2, 5. Bomber. He's not Bomber, and it's not a direct green. So now we check, is he a champion? No. So is he a hacker? No. So he'll also have this moderate putt for birdie. And he's going to do the same thing. Actually, he will. He's going to save 1 chip. Be fine. He still needs a 1 to 4, and he gets a 5. He should have spent it. That's the trouble. So now it's an easy par putt. Actually, it's a gimme par putt, but he makes a par. Should have spent both of them, but if you can save a chip for behind, it would be best. Here's Leonard. That far back, you're sort of in a place where you just have to hope it goes your way. 114, another chance at a moderate birdie, unless one of his let's see, is he cold? Leonard is semi-cold. He had a bogey on 12, and then the dot makes him cold. On in 3, but a 2 putt for par. So you don't have to roll out. He just gets a par. Okay, so we're going to go back to the 13th. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see your comments. If you're commenting here, what I could do is get my... Maybe I'll eventually get my... Let's get the 13th played out. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, so we've got the par 3 13th here, semi-daunting. And we're going to have Myung Cho, who fell behind with that birdie. Can he match McAdams' birdie? It'll be 26, which is... Oh, no, he comes up short, and it's in the drink. A dangerous hole here with water lurking in front, and Myung Cho drops it into the wet stuff. And now he... Let's see what he can do here. A 2, green 2. Is Cho sunny? He is actually stormy. Grousing golfer fishes out the ball after drop, splashes shot on the green, moderate putt for bogey. So Myung Cho, this is not great. He needs a 1 to 5 here to just stay within 2 shots. And I saw a 6 there for a second. He does get the 4, recovers to save bogey, but he finds the danger, and that's trouble. So Steve Foshi now 4 back. He's got to avoid the water too. And he gets a 6, so he will earn a blue chip. Or wait, well, let's take a look at the... He can attack the green. Let's take a look, and you can know what your chances are here. So we get with a 3, you get to check above here. Is he soft? No. Or stone? No. He'd have a difficult pitch for birdie. Minus 11. He's got 6 left to go. He's going to take his blue chip. Take his par. A lot of times I'm conservative, and I don't know. It's so now Merida again. This is semi-daunting, and a 1 means we roll the decider die, and it will be a birdie. I should have rolled out this. I should have rolled him out. Now his score is going to get better because this out of contention chart gets a little wonky. Somehow they always get 1s. Oh, here's a comment. Mark's here. Thanks for commenting. I wasn't sure if anybody was hanging around. Okay, so let's move back over here and give you a quick check of the leaderboard so you can see it there. And that's not going to be quick enough. There, let's do that. So there you go. Trent McAdams, minus 15. Dustin Emmerich, Benicio Vasquez, Myung Cho, minus 13. Boyd Yeager, Steve Foshi, minus 11. Those are really the guys that have a shot to get back in this. Yi Chen is at minus 10, but he's 5 back with 4 to play. That's going to be pretty tough. But Emmerich, he is playing the 18th, and what that means is that maybe he can... Hold on, I want to do this. Sorry, making you guys go a little funky there, but he would love to post that minus 14 score, get in the clubhouse, and put the pressure on McAdams. So Emmerich, par 4 18th, challenging green. You don't want to get that green roll, I don't think. And it's going to be 34, which means it'll be golf, cam course, and a 3. I don't know if a 3 on a par 4 is going to give him a chance at a birdie. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. So it's going to be a clutch putt for par. He's semi-gold. Well, he can't use the blue chip for any. He could save it for a playoff, but instead he's just going to use it, make him full gold, which he makes, and that will be where he closes out. So he finishes those 3 holes in 1 under par, and I'm gonna have to figure out where he. His round, his tournament total. What is that? 284 minus 13. Is that 271 maybe? It's minus 13. There. So he's in the clubhouse. He does set a score, but not sure if it will be enough. He could have really used that birdie. All right, so now going back to 17. And it will be... Oh, Delmo Mazzanti also is sayonara. He, because McAdams birdied, that means that everybody in that first group is off the chart. So let's just go ahead. Normal 2 is a par for Mazzanti. Wait, that's going to be for Sudbury. For LaSalle next, a 4 is another par. And now for Mazzanti, a 4, that'll be a par. And just to expedite things a little bit here, let's have them play the 18th. So let's see. It'll be Sudbury again with a 3 on this neutral hole. That'll be a 4. LaSalle, also a par. And Mazzanti, we got 3 4s in a row. So I'm not going to total them up, but they're played out, so now we don't have to worry about it. Go back to 16, where we will find Jaeger, Vasquez, and Sommers. Sommers gets the quick play. So Vasquez will be first to go. He birdied the last hole. Can he get something going here and challenge McAdams? Or McAdams, excuse me. 66, and guess what? He loses it to the right, and it's in the drink. 16, another hole that water is a factor, as we could see, and it's in the water. Let's see if he can escape and get himself a par here, or maybe at the very least a bogey, but this could be a disaster here. So a 2 on the green die. Is it a cordial hole? No, it's not. After drop, 2 strokes to get to the green, a moderate putt for bogey. So Vasquez, he's going to go ahead and chance he doesn't get a 6 and he gets a 1, so that will be fine. But again, a bogey erases that birdie he got on the last hole. And he drops 3 back with 2 to play, so that's not good, to say the least. Jaeger, so it'll be a 14. He is keeping it down the left, and what we could have done with Vasquez there, he had a blue chip, he could have made the black die 1. If you do that, that's essentially keeping it down the left-hand side, which... because it's a 14, Jaeger has done that successfully. And he's going to go off the course cam, the golf cam course. And so we've got a 3 on the green die. Cordial hole, no. Is it daunting? It is. It is daunting. It's going to be a clutch putt for bogey for Jaeger. So this is, he's going to have to use this blue chip to make it 1 to 5. Make him gold for this putt. And that's a clutch putt for bogey. So that's gonna basically end any chance he had. Somers, and a 3. That's going to be a par for him. So, okay, we'll go back to the 15th. For the leader, McAdams, he has birdied 2 on the back. He also has a bogey, but he'll come to this par 3. Looking to maybe try to extend this lead. We'll see if he can do it. It's going to be a 55, so we check the the course cam, and a 4. Daunting hole, no. Perfectly executed tee shot. Can it be converted to clutch putt for birdie? Right here we go on a par 3. You check daunting, and if not, it's going to be a clutch birdie putt. Doesn't have a chip to use. Needs a 1 to 3. It's a 1 to birdie. And McAdams goes deeper and further down. And let's see, we're going to have to make an adjustment here. Goes to minus 16. And it's looking more and more like he's going to be able to pull this out unless something happens here. And the only thing we can do with Gareth Leonard is see if he can. He needs to birdie here as well, or else he'll be off the chart. Okay. So Trent McAdams showing he's a force to be reckoned with. So next up is Yi Chen, distant 6 back now. 26. He'll have that the golf cam course on a par 3. A 6. Daunting or hacker? No. He'll also get a clutch putt for birdie. He is semi-gold, but he misses, and so that's going to eat up his blue chip. Now, easy for par. He makes that. But that chance goes wanting. Here is Gareth Leonard again. He needs the birdie to stay in contention. 23 in the rough, and 2. Can he maybe blast it into the hole here? We'll see. That's a 2. Is he a master? He is. So it's going to be a pin shot. He does get a roll here to see if he can make it. Needs a 1. He gets the 1. Does he get the decide or die now? No, he does not. Oh, so close. It's going to be a gimme birdie putt. Or wait. Yeah, okay, well that's good. That's a birdie. So, wait, that's wow. This is pin. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong chart. Decide or die, it's in the hole birdie. If it's blank, it's a gimme putt for par. That's not going to help him. So par means he takes a 3, and minus 9 is out of contention. So we'll just take that right off the board here. For now, let's slide everything down a bit. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the 14th. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got Cho and Fo Shi. Fo Shi is 5 behind. Cho is 3 behind. Really, Cho needs some kind of miracle going on here. Marita will be first. Let's see, Cordial 3 is going to be a par. And then now Fo Shi Okay, he's going to have 466. Is he a shaper? No. Is he hot? Nope. So it'll be his mood. He is sunny. That helps him. See if he can stay sunny. Stay sunny. Par 5, 6. Is he sunny? Yes. Moderate putt for birdie. No, he's going to use his blue chip to make it an easy birdie putt, and he does make it. So in the hole, he gets a 4. He moves to minus 12. Seeing if he can eat into some of Vasquez's winnings, or maybe even get a piece of that tied for second. Okay, and Myung Cho trying to move up. Oh, and it's going to be off of the... It's going to be 66. It's in the rough. That's unfortunate for him. The 5 means that it's course control. And we go to 1, par 5 off the tee. Is he workman? He is not. So he's going to get strong applause, which I think earns him a blue chip. It does not earn him a blue chip. All it does is give him a chance to maybe have a chance at a birdie here. And it's a 5. Rolls way over there. So the 5 means a double difficult putt for birdie for Cho. Now, he has no choice but to take the easy par putt, which he almost lips out, but he'll make it. But I don't know. It's always a tough call whether to go for it there or not. Okay. So the leaderboard looks quite different now. Trent McAdams with an excellent round so far is looking like a shoe-in. You got Emmerich and Cho at minus 13. Emmerich's in the house. Cho still trying to move up the board a little bit there. Maybe try and put some pressure on McAdams. Make it so it's not just an easy 3 holes and out for him. And we go back to 18. And that is going to be Sommers, Jaeger, and Vasquez. Sommers will... or wait, no, they're going to play 17. 18 was going to be the other group, but we played them out quickly. Sommers at 17, that's a normal 4, which is a par. Okay, so next is Vasquez. Par 3. It's going to be a 6, and he has a check here to see if he wants to attack, and I think he will attack. Let's see what he gets with that 4. It's a difficult putt for birdie. No, he's running out of time. He will attack, play the blue chip. That makes it a moderate putt for birdie, 1 to 2, and it's a 3, and that's unfortunate. Now he will have an easy par putt though, and he will make that, but needed to try and press a bit, and it doesn't work out for him. So it's going to be 66, which is going to be in the rough. And a 3. Is he workman? No. He'll have a gimme par putt, so Jaeger will... Okay, back to 16. So 16... we have par 4. We have Trent McAdams, your leader. Back-to-back birdies. He'd love to get a hot roll right now. A 2. It's going to be 45. It's going to be in the sand with his second shot. So, not sandy. So it's going to be an easy putt for par. He'll take a par. He would love to par out here and just... and there you go. A
4. It will now be Yi Chen. We're going to try and speed it up here a little bit with some of these guys. He's going to attack the green. It's a 1. Par 4, 1. Moderate putt for birdie. He needs a 1 or a 2. And he gets a 6, so that'll be an easy par putt. Now Gareth Leonard. He's off the chart, so we can just roll him on the out of contention. Semi-daunting 3, that'll be a par. Going to 15. Par 3 with water. This is, or wait, no, this is not the one with water. I thought this had some water on it, but I guess not. Must have been the other one. Let me take a look here. Well, 16 has some water. It's a par 4, but okay. Whoops. Got to try and keep things together. Okay, so we've got Marita, Foshi, and Cho. Foshi will be first. He'll have control 4-4-6. Is he a hacker? No, he is not, so it's going to be off his mood. Foshi is still sunny. Let's see, a 4. He's going to get 2 sunny rolls in a row. He's going to have an easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4, and it's a 5. That's going to set him back to neutral, so you can cross that off. Now it's going to be a gimme putt for par, which he will make, but could have got himself into that tie for second. All right, we'll go to Kenji Marita. It is a neutral hole. That'll be a par. And now Cho. 3 back. Needs something to go right for him. He's going to have control. 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's going to be any good or not, but we'll see. Miscalculated swing. Sends ball past the green. Wedged on the green. Difficult putt for par. Needs a 1 to 3. Gets a 6. So now a moderate bogey putt. Makes that, but I think that's going to pretty much end Myung Cho's chances here. And it's really going to make the end of this tournament pretty anticlimactic, because you've got Trent McAdams with a 3-stroke lead, but the only guy behind him. Basically what McAdams needs to par he can go +2 and he'll still be pretty much, I think, assured of victory here, but let's play this out. Actually, right here you go. There's your leaderboard. Now we will go to 18. And it will be Sommers first. This is a normal hole, and it'll be a 2. It'll be a par. So he will end with that. All right, I'm going to skip the formality of totaling things up. Next is going to be Benicio Vasquez here on 18, and a 2 means it'll look off the course, and it'll be in the rough with his approach. And a 1, is he workman? No. It's going to be a pin shot. Let's see if the pin shot works out for him. It is a 6, so the pin shot is going to be a difficult putt for par. This is big money near here. He needs a 1 to 3, stay tied for third. And it's a 4. He misses it. He's going to bogey. So that's a moderate bogey putt, and he does make that, but that's going to end his day at -11. He's 1 under par for his round, so Jaeger now. See where he ends up. Okay, well, that's going to be 66 in the woods. If that would have been a special result if it had been golfer controlled, but it isn't. So the Woods par 4, first shot, a 6. Is it a master? No. All right, double difficult, putt for par. He's going to go ahead and give it a shot. He's saying what? Actually, he will lag it, take his easy bogey putt, which he makes. So he's going to end up at -9. Not many people had good rounds here, so we're down to the final 6 golfers out on the course. What time is it now? We got 15 minutes. Let's hurry up and play these holes. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Leonard. Leonard, this is normal 3, that'll be a par. And then it's a normal hole on 18. 1, that'll be a birdie for him. So we'll now play Merida. 16 is what? Semi-daunting. Semi-daunting. 6, that'll be a bogey. And now normal 3 par. And then normal on 18, that'll be a bogey. So another 5. So there, that's how it's. So, I mean, Merida's round is going to be one for the ages. Actually, I want to total this up. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. 39 on the back and a 40, a 79 round, 8 over par. Pretty disgusting there from Merida. Okay, so here we go on 17. Let's go with McAdams, who is first, just trying to. He'll take pars the whole way, and he gets a chance at one. He's going to bite at that. He'll take a 3 on this hole. Not going to attack anything. Now Yi Chen with a 4. It's going to be a 12. That'll be in the rough. A par 3 and a 5. Master. No, he's not. Difficult putt for par. Yi Chen. He needs a 1 to 3, and he makes it. Okay, let's go to 16. And now Foshi. He's going to attack. Let's see, there's a par 4. He will attack with a 4. Let's see. Golfer check. Is he a master? He's semi-master, and he did have the dot going for him. So, yes. So he'll have an easy birdie putt. Get a chance at a tie here. Move into a tie with Emmerich. Oh, but he misses it. So it's going to be a gimme par. Makes that. Now Cho. That is a 1. So look at 33. 33 is going to be the course cam. So no water shots on this particular playing of number 16. And 16 will be closing down here for this tournament. And so we have a 3. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? Yes, it is. Clutch putt for par. 1 to 3. Makes it, gets a blue chip, so he'll use that on 18. So there's a 4. Or on 17 or 18. Okay. We'll go to 18. Leaderboard still basically the same, as you can see there. McAdams. The only question right now is, can Foshi or Cho find a way to tie Emmerich, or maybe even move ahead of him? So it's going to be McAdams who has the honor at the par 4 18th. And a 3 means that it will be course controlled 24. And look at that. Golf cam green. It's a challenging green though. 6 on a par 4. Is it friendly or is he laser? He is not laser. He will have a clutch putt for par. And McAdams is neutral, but he has a blue chip to use. He will
Give it a whirl. 1 to 5, and good enough. He holes it out for a 4. Let's see. He ends up plus, so 1, even, 1, -1, -2, -3. 32 on the back for a 65, -6 round. Great round for McAdams. He is your clubhouse leader at -16, and he is most definitely going to win this tournament. Yi Chen, well, he's going to play out this par 4. He's going to have control over it. So 226. Yeoman or Gilded? No. Champion? No. So it's going to be on the green. And again, this is a challenging green. Of course, this time it's probably going to turn out poorly for him. Let's see. A 2. Friendly green? No. Challenging green? Yes. Clutch putt for par. Semi-gold. And he makes it, so he would get a blue chip, but it's not really going to come in handy at all. So he shoots a 35 on the back to go with his, it's going to be a 73, 2 over par round. So Yi Chen finishes at -10. And now we go back to 17. So all we have is the final group to play. We have 2 holes to go. And it's going to be Foshi and Cho. Can either of these guys grab a tie for second? And it's going to be Foshi to go first. No, neither guy. Let's what we can do. Let's do this so you guys can see the cards. So Foshi, it's going to be 45, which is in the sand on the par 3 with a 2. Is he sandy? No, he is not. So it's going to be a moderate putt for par for Foshi. 1 to 5. Doesn't have any chips to play. Rolls it out and makes it. And now Myung Cho does have a chip to use here. See if it comes in handy for him. The decide or die is not showing. So 15, it's going to be in the sand off the tee as well with a 2. Is he sandy? Semi-sandy, but does not have the decide or die in his favor. So this is also a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5. And he gets a 6. Wow. That's going to lead to a bogey. So Cho drops to -11. And that leaves Foshi as he can play this final hole for a par. Well, he could still try to play it for a birdie, but this is basically academic here. Trent McAdams is your winner of the 2018 Copperhead tournament. These guys will play out their hole. McAdams is off to the side, signing a scorecard, and his wife and kids are waiting for him to come out to share this excellent moment, getting his first win on tour this season. Foshi gets a 33, which is going to be course cam, and a 2 on the par 4. Yeah, and cordial, no. Daunting, no. Easy putt for par. So Foshi with an easy par putt to close out his round, and he does make it. So he ends up with +2 minus or +1 even. So he ends up with a 71 even par round, and he finishes at -12. So unless Cho can get himself a birdie putt on this hole, it'll be 45 for Cho. In the sand with a 1, he might have a chance at a... I don't know. We'll see. He might get a chance. Is he chunky? Cho is not chunky, so he's going to have a wow. He's going to get another blue chip. So he's going to have 2 to use here, and we roll the white die. It's a 1. We roll it again. We roll a second... Wait, we re-roll this. If we can get another 1 here, he eagles. He holes out from the rough. It's a 6, so it's going to be a gimme putt for birdie, and he will rejoin Foshi if he can make this. And he does. So a nice finish for Cho, even though it's a disappointing round. Ends up at -12 with Foshi.
1 plus 2 plus 1. So a 36 on the back. 72 round. That doesn't make sense. He started at minus 14. Let's try this again. 1, 2. One, 2, 36. So that's even, plus even, plus even. I messed up something here. 1, 2. 37, that's why. 73 for him. Okay. But that is your tournament here. We are going to give the trophy to Trent McAdams. An excellent round for him. You look at his card, it's a pretty decent card. It's a 1B. He's great with his irons. He's pretty long. Pretty good with recovery shots, and he is a dynamic icon, a semi-dynamic icon. But as you can see, this he got the rolls today. 6 under par round. Just annihilated his competition. So right there you go. Vasquez finishes at... He might have finished at minus 10. Let me double check. 1, 2, even 37 and 34 is a 71. Even par round for Vasquez. Maybe he was at minus 11. Let me check. No, he was at minus 10. He started the day at minus 10. So, all right, let's take one last look at the leaderboard here. We will, I can do this a bit. There. So, one moment as I twist this around. Okay, and so I've got to sign off here, but congratulations, Trent McAdams. A nice tournament. Dustin Emmerich, he had a decent run at it there, but in the end, it's McAdams who is victorious, and this leads us into the Masterful Tournament, which I will probably do after the holiday season. I think I want to get back into some baseball. It's been a while, so I think it might be time to do that, but thanks for watching, everybody. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Check out our baseball projects here, both mine as well as Tabletop Earl's. He's got some that are more recent, but look out for some coming down the road from me. I'm going to sign off. Thanks, everybody. God bless. Have a great one. Congratulations, Trent McAdams, victorious here at the 2018 Copperhead Tournament, part of the Tenacious Golf Tour here on the Tabletop Baseball Plus channel for Tabletop Earl. This is Tenacious Earl. Well, wishing you a great day, and God bless. Enjoy your tabletop games, everybody.